Okay, so I parked my vehicle in the larger part of my yard for the first time um, in a long time. I'm trying to get this orientation, the camera right. Okay, so only my front camera works. Let's see what it sounds like today after sitting here alone. It still slightly has that muffler type thing taking place. That thing out back arrived right before I left. The house across the street is still on the energy that it's not supposed to be in. But that thing over there, it arrives because it's alone 99% of the time at home by itself. And that's how they claim most of my activity and divvy it up. I ruined her up earlier. You will have to read to find out how I did that. I was going to go back in my house. Can you see the movie that I love playing inside from here? Yeah, you can kind of see that. I can't find my bottle of perfume. Do you think the government moved it? I mean, so tonight is another night, but not like the other nights that I was supposed to depart. I'm supposed to be getting on the road about now, and I'm not. After checking my calendar and seeing how the days fell, and me yearning for sleep, I decided to stay home a little bit longer, and that I could push it to going to my storage unit and removing those things from it before being billed again. I don't know where and it's crazy. I looked in my in that other room, and I was looking at all of the different kinds of perfume. Not all, but I have a little selection. Like I got about 4 or 5 I can choose from, and I didn't want any of those. I wanted something like a signature smell, because I just got out of the shower, and it misses perfectly. It misses the best with my soap, being as light as the soap and transparent as the soap. Whereas the other smells are kind of like, not really in your face. Like, I already don't spray a lot, but with those I have to be extra careful to make sure that they show up mildly. Okay, so there's my gopher steak right there. And I'm going to drive around. I'm going to miss these lights. So look, let me tell you, when these lights illuminated tonight, they tried to make it seem that I have been driving over that one. So all the lights came on but that one right there. Until I said something, and they were actually allowing me to be heard despite the 5G attacks. Okay, so this 5G, 2G thing has a great effect on how I'm being heard. And since I decided to stay home a few more days, I am going to get some supplies, because y'all want to see my refrigerator? Hold on. Let's go inside real quick, because this shit is real. And I didn't come across this part of my house when I left out. I went across the other way and came to my car. Going back inside. I also found that they had that light is out. So this room and the other room are covered up. The pieces of furniture are. I have one more bag that I'm going to use to cover this before I actually leave. They're shortening my breath. Hold on. Okay, the refrigerator. Y'all, nothing. Nothing. I cleared it out, okay? And this has been like, this was over a course of 4 or 5 days. I've been clearing this out. And this is the final result of what's left. This I just got yesterday. And it really wouldn't be there. Same with this. Um, Freezer. So mostly stuff for shakes, vegetable and fruit smoothies, with the exception of about 1, 2, 3, 4.5 pounds of meat. And I did take out the 2 ribeyes that I had left. So I have them here. Oh, look at what my hair is on. I have them here, both unthawing. Yeah, so that's what we came in for. Now it's time to go. These places closed early on Saturday, or not even early, but it's just not a late hour, and they're not open on Sundays here in Oklahoma, the nearby liquor stores. So let's see. I'm talking about Ada. I'm talking about Purcell. Do I know that about Purcell for sure? Yeah, I kind of do because of an encounter that I had with another liquor store, one in Norman. So that's Ada, Purcell, Norman. Norman's open though on Sundays. Norman is open on Sundays. So Ada, Purcell, Shawnee. I don't think Shawnee is open on Sundays. I'm pretty sure that it's not. This is what my car sounds like from here, the corner of my house. These motherfucking demons, the motherfucking government, are out of control. So look, I mentioned battery a couple of times over the last few days, like just talking about my battery that's sitting up. Look, first of all, let me show you how they're making shit up. And they mad about this car being right here, okay, in my yard, because I told you they claim the side of my yard. And this is after a heavy rain too. You notice it ain't squeaking, okay? Which it would normally be doing. This is all shit the government makes up. So over here, let me grab it. It's a battery. And that goes to my lawnmower. And earlier today I mentioned it. And as soon as I mentioned it, I saw them putting a whole lot of emphasis on it having something to do with my car battery. And it does not. That car battery I purchased right after I got that vehicle, and I tipped the guy $20 for putting it in, okay? And this is on Hawkins Avenue in Akron, Ohio. That took place at that AutoZone right there. So that battery, the battery in my clock, that's something else I recently talked about. If you look at my writing, you'll see that I mentioned that battery. Whatever batteries have I mentioned? And every time that I mentioned batteries, I was always mindful of how they could manipulate it to seem like I was talking about my vehicle. Okay? Which means that I elicited some extra details to make sure that it wasn't able to be identified as a vehicle. Okay, that it was being identified as a car. That shit over there is new. That bright white light, where the farmer is, he never has that light on in the back of his house. That's new. And they're calling him the church now. You know, they had the church at my house. This is all associated with a tax that they're making on my energy and my property. All of it. Okay, so again, I'm going to show you this. I don't even know what that means, okay? Maybe it means the battery needs to charge. This vehicle, my Mercedes-Benz right now, is parallel. You can't see it. With a pickup truck that's in the property next to mine. So you see this fence, and then you see the property, and then you see a pickup truck that has some nasty shit on the back of it that they'd piled up. And it's really just a mattress, a box spring, and a bag that they had hanging for ain't no telling how long, that they might have used to shoot at. Okay, so that's what's on that pickup. That pickup doesn't move, has never run, and now they're trying to claim that my Mercedes-Benz is that pickup. That's where that shit is coming from. Look what they did. Behind me, parking parallel. Okay, so witchcraft and voodoo is non-stop. Misfortune, don't forget that. Non-stop. Unexplainable shit. All the time.